What if somebody had been there for you 2 years ago when you really needed to hear some of the things I'm saying right now? You need to be that person for the next person down. Nobody did it for me. Quit being selfish, dude. Go help people. If someone hadn't been selfish before, you would have had somebody to help you. Create the new chain. Break the old chain and create the new one. The new chain is we all help each other and we help the person coming behind us, right?
What creates an effective leader?
What creates an effective leader?
What do you think defines a good leader?
Awesome question. The most important thing is the understanding that you don't have to be in charge to lead. That's basically it. I don't need a title. I don't need to be the district manager. I don't need some bullshit office. You can lead from anywhere. You can lead, inspire, help, all these kind of things. Sometimes you can lead from the back. For me, my whole company is built around me being the president as a servant leader. I'm not even in charge. I help my people be amazing. That's how I've built my company. So also leadership's different in each spot, right? If someone attacked us out there and somebody started shooting on campus, one of us would step forward as a leader to get us out of the room and get us to safety, right? That's a whole different style of leadership that's needed from, hey, let's figure out what he wants to do the rest of his life, right? So leadership is within the moment what it needs to be, right? Comes back to what is the goal and what is it you're trying to do, and then helping people inspire them to get to do that. That to me is the definition. The main one being you don't need to be in charge. Some of the most effective leaders on earth are not in charge. They choose not to be. Like me, I could do better having Freddie be the figurehead, because then he is the jerk and I can just come around and come up with the ideas. Make sense? On the flip side, within my company, I'm often the backstop for my people. I'll step in and tell the client they're being an asshole and we're not going to do that. And then they get to be the cool person that helps out. I'm cool enough to do whatever's needed, right? To solve the end problem and provide the end value. That's a great question. I like that one. Why did you ask that question?
So I just want to learn, I want to see how I could improve in the organizations that I help lead, initiatives that I'm setting forth.
Do you feel you're a leader now?
No, I still feel like I'm learning.
That means you're a leader, right? Anyone that understands their own fallacies and doesn't think they're qualified to lead is probably the most qualified among us, right? If you think you know everything, don't be a fucking leader, dude. Nah, we've all dealt with them, right? Yeah, you laughing? Yes?
Versatility that it is actually trying to figure out a fixed position of the door.
Well, let's think about it. So what do we normally see as leaders? They're in charge, they're leading us to go somewhere, they're rallying us to a cause, they're getting all the pieces to fit together. They're working, massaging the emotions, the psyches, the attitudes, and all that kind of stuff, getting everybody to work together. To me, they're like the ultimate problem solver. They're doing it with human capital instead of, as engineers, we might solve something with mechanical capital. Civils might do it with structural capital. Leaders might do it with human capital, which is the hardest damn machine to get it to do what you want.
Something that really stuck to me when I first came here at Kennesaw was Freddie, when you were president of Shop, you mentioned that leaders create leaders. And that really stuck.
100%. That's the final piece of the puzzle, is what are you going to give back? And I charge you guys with this because all the people coming behind you need you. And if you had someone there for you, what would your life have been like? Hear what I just said? What if somebody had been there for you 2 years ago when you really needed to hear some of the things I'm saying right now? You need to be that person for the next person down. Nobody did it for me. Quit being fucking selfish, dude. Go help people. If someone hadn't been selfish before, you would have had somebody to help you, right? Create the new chain. Break the old chain and create the new one. The new chain is we all help each other and we help the person coming behind us, right? I created that culture over in Mechatronics. We had a freshman post on the Discord one night that he was lost and didn't know what he was going to do in his life, and he really was thinking about just being done with it. And within 20 minutes, people were taking him out for tacos. I got you. I've been there. I was you 2 years ago. I had no idea what I was going to do. I was lost. That's what it's all about. We got to go back and help people. So yeah, 100% right. Leaders create the next ones they hand it off to. And for me, my goal in life used to be to change a life every day. Okay? I realized how pathetically small that goal was. Now I create people who create people. I need to map one to many, not one to one. I got to help more of you that'll go out and help more people. So I like the line of questions. What are you going to do to help yourself be a better leader?
Learn from others and apply that understanding about what I learned from others to help others learn what they can apply to themselves, and then have them apply that to others as well.
100%. Be a follower of a really good leader. Learning how to follow is a great way to learn how to lead. Learning how to influence while not being in charge. challenge yourself to not take over a meeting, but still get the result. That makes sense what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to start 2 weeks ago, planting the seed in somebody's ear like Freddie, who will step up and actually say the thing that you know needs to be said, right?
Delegation's important.
That, and who are you teaching to lead right now? I don't know. That's the thing. That's the question to ask yourself is who, because you never learn anything until you teach it for the first time. And that's with everything that you do. Once you're really good at something, get a job teaching it or teach somebody else, right? I'm doing that. My son's a junior at Mississippi State in mechanical engineering. And my big thing with him is get your study groups together and then take turns teaching each other. One of you be the bolt guy, one of you be the weld guy, one of you be the whatever guy, and then y'all teach each other. Because that's where you really learn stuff, is when you teach it for the first time. Because then you get those questions, right?